All right, we have the line 2x plus y equals 8. We need to graph that. Remember, there's two different ways we can graph this. One is we can start out by just putting it in slope-intercept form. So we've got the x over on the other side here. Y equals negative 2x plus 8. And then, oh, well, now it's in slope-intercept form. So that's one way. The other way is we can find the intercept. If I replace the x with a 0, then I get y equals 8, right? Because that whole term just goes away. That's the y-intercept, same as we get from up here. On the other hand, I could replace the y with a 0, and then I get 2x equals 8, or x equals 4. So this means that when y is 0, x is 4, and y is 0 at 1, 2, 3, 4, 0, and that when x is 0, y is 8. So x is 0 right here on the y-axis. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. And then we can connect those with a line here. There we go. And notice we have the same line. X started at 8 and go down 2 over 1, down 2 over 1, down 2 over 1, down 2 over 1, down 2 over 1. All right. The question we're asked here is where on this line, if we're traveling up and down this line, where on this line are we equidistant from both axes? So like at some point here, we are equidistant from both axes. But here's an example of a place where we are not, right? It would be right like here. At this point, which is the point, 2, 4, we are not equidistant from the axes. We're 2 units from the x-axis or from the y-axis, and we're 4 units from the x-axis. Or maybe down here, we are, let's take this point here. This point is also not good because we are 1, 6. We're 1 unit from the y-axis and 6 units from the x-axis. So I mean, you can play around a little bit. I mean, here's a point here. All right, this point's kind of close. Right here, it looks like we are 2.5 units from the y-axis, 3 units from the x-axis. That's pretty close, but not quite. So the trick here is we're going to have to use our equation to figure out when we are equidistant from both axes. And I want you to think about how the coordinates of the points tell us how far we are from each axis, right? 1 unit from the y, 6 units from the x, 2 units from the y, 4 units from the x. And also think about how those coordinates relate to our original equation. How can we use our equation to generate those coordinates?